And welcome to another episode, Pastor Mo. I'm Joe, that's Mitch. On Twitter, Halftime Joe, Mitch692. So, the Runaways finally came out. We finally have a Marvel show to actually look forward to. Which, of course...
I mean, some people will say The Punisher. I mean, that's fine.
Oh, that's true. That's
If
true.
you like The Punisher, more power to you. I still haven't finished
Yeah,
it.
that's true.
I'll finish it this weekend.
Yeah, I was able to finish it. We both finished Runaways, which we'll talk about. That'll be the only show we talk about shows of the week because there's 3 episodes, and also I think The Gifted's almost done, so kind of like a binging type of thing. We'll wait till like it's about to be done in 2 episodes, and then Shield this Friday. Yeah.
Finally.
And yeah, finally. Look, just looking from the stuff they shown, I'm excited. So I mean, of course, we'll talk about that in the Shield portion of the show. But yeah, so we might as well get into it. So to see how long we're gonna last, because I don't know how long we're gonna go on for Runaways. I'm pretty sure we both like it, but I want to see how long we go on that for. So first order of news, we got the DC orders Harley Quinn animated series for their DC streaming service.
Why?
Yeah, this is kind of needed. I mean, I assume this will be like stuff that Marvel or Disney has for Marvel on their streaming service, like, you know, just like random animated series. Because like I don't know if Harley Quinn needs one.
Yeah, well, it's the only reason it's Harley Quinn is because it's Harley Quinn.
It's true.
The fourth pillar, quote unquote.
And it'll probably be similar to, like, I mean, Deadpool's having an animated series, right? It'll probably be that whole break the fourth wall type of thing.
Oh yeah. And the only good thing about it is that they're trying to get Margot Robbie, but
that's true. That is kind of cool about that.
Outside of that, couldn't care.
Because like I mean, you know, for whatever the movie was, I thought Margot Robbie did good as Harley Quinn. I didn't think she did pretty. You know,
I think she could do good as Harley
I
Quinn.
thought she did right. That one.
But the movie Harley Quinn wasn't exactly great.
See, so they say that she's being asked. Harley Quinn is the streaming service third official series order, so it's gonna. The other two are, of course, Titans by Greg Berlanti and Jeff Johns, and Young Justice, which, you know, 3 for 3, I would say. Like, I think these 3 are gonna be good, even though I'm not really looking forward to Harley Quinn. I think it's gonna be a good one.
I mean, it could be good.
Yeah, I don't think you go too wrong with it, to be honest.
No.
So, it'll be
It's just gonna be there for me. Like, really, that's about it. But...
It'll be a half-hour action comedy, little animated TV show. So at least it's not the CWC 5 minutes an episode type of thing.
True.
It'll feature appearances by some of Harley's villain friends and frenemies. Has received a 26-episode order and will debut on the stream service. So 26 episodes. I'm assuming we're gonna have Catwoman, Poison Ivy, the whole Gotham Sirens type of thing. You know?
Oh yeah. That was a given, to be honest.
I don't know. I mean, the streaming service is probably gonna be. How much do you think it's gonna be? How much are we thinking? $10 or $5?
I doubt it'll be $5.
It'll probably be the $9.99, right? Everything is $9.99.
That's because it's just an even 10.
It's true. But
I don't know. I think it. Have they said if like what the price point's going to be like
on the DC streaming service? Not really. I don't think so. Let me check. I'm gonna look.
Because you had Bob Iger or whoever it was saying that the Disney one would be significantly less than Netflix.
Well, probably like $8 because that's like the second. $8 is what Netflix used to be. No,
it's be less than that. It's be 5.
Really? Oh, I don't even remember when it turned up to 8.
It used to be 5 when I started, anyway.
Oh, I started in like 08, 09. That's when I first got into like a bunch of TV shows. But
was it around then?
Yeah, 08, 09 when it was a streaming service.
What, Netflix?
Yeah.
Really? No, Netflix wasn't around then.
Yeah, it was around there. It was. It still had the DVD stuff too, so I would be ordering DVDs, and you could also. I'm pretty sure the streaming, like the whole, like watching TV shows was on there because I remember doing both. I remember like I was able to watch some shows on there, and then I had to order the DVDs for the rest of the season. So I'm pretty sure like it's been around since like 2000, but it was just a DVD thing, and then it started like '07 or whatever streaming shows.
I
mean,
I really don't remember it being around back then. It might not have been.
It might have been 2010 to be fair. instead of 08.
I'm Googling.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Date founded 29th of August 1997.
I knew it was around since like 2000, but I didn't know 97.
That's great.
I mean, I don't know when they started this show stuff, but so I think they have a pretty good lineup for this streaming service that DC is going to be doing, or Warner Brothers, and Young Justice, Titans, Harley Quinn anime series. I think that's a pretty good starting lineup. I wonder what else they're going to order. I wonder if they're going to do other live action shows similar to Titans.
I think they will eventually. I think at the start you might get more animated than not.
Because it's cheaper, right? I wonder what could they do for another live action. I mean, I'm still hyping up Animal Man, but that's never gonna happen. I would hope so, but
well, how about now that his comics cancelled, you get a Blue Beetle series?
I mean, didn't they say he was maybe getting a movie, like him and Booster Gold? Wasn't there like something that they?
I think that's what Jeff Jones wants to do.
Yeah, and
I think Booster Gold's definite.
Well, I think if you're gonna do Booster, you're gonna do Blue Beetle, and if it's Blue Beetle, you're gonna do Ted Kord, or actually you could do either or. You really could do Jaime or Ted, which is like both still great. But I thought when Constantine came out, I thought, oh, we're gonna get Swamp Thing, we're gonna get Animal Man.
I think Constantine might be a given.
Putting on there because
in fact, I'm surprised that's not a launch thing.
That's true.
The amount of people that want Constantine back, why would you not launch it after that? But I suppose CW has him, so that's probably why.
I mean, I think the people that are making the shows, like Greg Berlanti has, like the stuff for like Constantine, Arrow, and now he has Titans. He's the main guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if they wanted to put him on there, I'm sure they could have, and I'm sure they're maybe just still waiting till after like half a year after launch, and then Constantine will be in the second wave type of thing.
Possibly.
Be like, hey, bring back one of your favorite TV shows they never really finished because NBC failed at marketing it. So, and then, maybe that's when I'll actually finish season 1, similar to you. We'll finish season 1.
So I'll finish it when season 2 comes out.
Exactly. So,
unless they completely reboot it and make season 1 pointless, but
no, I'd hope that they would.
They wouldn't, because the only draw for Constantine really at this point is Matt Ryan being back. So.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll get Matt Ryan, but in terms of story, I don't know if there'll be a sequel, but that'd be cool if it was. I would just love
get Zed back as well. You can't have Constantine without Zed.
Yeah. All right. Going on to the next piece of news, which is going to be talking about the Crisis on Earth X crossover official full trailer. Before we've had TV spots, we've had a little teaser, we've had a promo, but now it's the official full trailer and kind of showing more stuff and what it's going to be about. Of course, there's the wedding that's going to happen between Iris and Barry. So, I hated the idea of it first, but catching up on the Flash, I'm like, I don't necessarily hate the idea anymore. I mean, I just hate the idea of her being on Team Flash, but I don't hate the idea of them being married. Like, let them.
But how can you hate it? She is the Flash.
Oh, let's not bring that up. But yeah, so I love the fact that Earth X is just going to invade like randomly, and Stephen Amell and Melissa Benoist.
It's not going to be randomly. There's going to be something to it.
I mean, sure, but that'd be funny if it was just random, like Nazis. Why do Nazis want to come here? Oh, my bad.
Ooh, that's unprofessional.
But I don't know. Seeing the trailer, I'm really excited. Like, I knew I was excited, but like this just seems like very much of what I was thinking of what it's going to be. Just go all out. What I've been saying.
Yeah, I find it frustrating. Like, for every 2 thing the trailer does right, it has to be CW like another 3 times. And it's like, can we not? Well, I know you are the CW, but can you just
which is the CW moments in this?
And we just watch the fucking trailer.
Well, yeah, I mean,
when the heat waves, like, the crab legs. It's like, my God, really? Like, who the fuck wrote that? I actually physically.
He really eats the scenery. He chews up the scenery the most. Yeah. But I don't like that there's 52 Earths. In fact, no, there's actually a 53rd. Why can't Earth X be part of the 52? Why does it have to be a 53rd one?
Surely you would be Earth 10 since it's Earth X.
Yeah, like why
does it have to extend anything?
Yeah, that's so weird that it has to be a random like extra Earth. Like it doesn't have to be. Why are the other ones good and this is the only bad one?
Apparently. Like, why not just do Metal and go, there's a dark multiverse?
Dude, that'd be awesome. Can we do that next season? A dark multiverse. That'd be great.
No, and they're literally just done it here.
Here. I mean, Is
I
it?
suppose you could have your villain universes as one. I suppose you could have that.
Yeah, because like the thing you could do is you can have
I think
Stephen
it would feel
Amell be the
bad.
Batman part of it, which he's always kind of is, but you can have him like somebody has been since season one putting its stuff into him, whatever. Maybe his dad's still alive, or like a version of his evil dad, or whatever. I don't know.
I suppose you could do it.
Stuff like that. I think you can make it work. I think that'd be awesome. Metal version for this DCCW universe.
It just depends if CW can afford it. 'Cause that's a lot of stuff you got to pay for.
I mean, they're probably just gonna give him leather.
I mean, yeah, but
I mean, this is all leather. But honestly, like, I think Stephen Amell kills it every time, and this one's like, I'm supposed to be the wise mentor. Like I thought.
what gets me is that they have to whisper. Like every line Barry and Ollie had in this trailer was a whisper,
Well, yeah, because I'm sure they're like.
and it's just like really like
I'm sure
just talk. Like
Well, there's
he's
other people in the
like,
building.
yeah, but it's all talking about them. Like they're all in the same spot, and it's like just talk like normal fucking people.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think the what I love especially the most in this trailer, and is what I loved in the past ones, is the team up aspect of it. So you see a part of it where Cisco opens a portal and Oliver jumps through it and then shoots an arrow, and then there's one with Barry and I think Supergirl Kara. So that's just always cool to me whenever heroes do the little tag team thing, and I would hope there's
Yeah.
a lot of good ones here too. So
I mean, all the action in it looks good. Like you literally just take out the CW parts, it looks good.
dude, the thing that got me, I was like, whoa, was the firing squad on the heroes.
Yeah, this is like wasn't expecting that one. Nah, that's pretty deep.
Yeah, it's pretty dark, bro. Like Supergirl was here over here getting like she's.
But why is it only Ollie with a bag on his head?
I
The
know,
rest
right?
of
Maybe
Like,
he,
unless they're gonna pull something there, like, it's obvious. You
Maybe-
don't have that.
maybe he's not Ollie, or maybe he was the one talking the most. Like, put a bag over his head,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah, they're probably gonna pull something, but I think there's this one scene that is, I think Oliver and I think Prometheus or Evil Oliver on a bus, and it just kind of reminds me of like the Winter Soldier. I don't know why.
What with the car chase bit?
No, like you remember, like they're on a bus, but they're on here on the trailer. They're on a bus, and it reminds you of like because of how the setting looks, and they're outside. It reminds you of Winter Soldier, of that whole like scene where Bucky and Cap they're fighting in the streets. Remember that?
Oh, that part, yeah.
I don't know why it reminds me of that, and it might be like he's gonna open the mask to like, wait, that's you. Like it's good. Oh, that's so perfect. The evil Green Arrow is Tommy. To like the best friend who died in season 1.
Yeah,
Bro.
'Cause have they not shown him without his mask yet?
No, I don't think so.
And then yeah, there's something to it. Then.
Actually, because I think
you saw the Kara do her thing.
yeah, I don't think they showed. Well, there's two bow and arrow people. There's an evil Green Arrow, and I think there's a Prometheus in there. So there's two bow and arrow people, and one of them, it could be both evil Oliver and evil Tommy. Because I swear one of them has to be evil Tommy. Because they're gonna do the whole thing like, Tommy, is that you? Who's Tommy? You know, like who's Bucky?
Yeah.
But because
Who the hell is Tommy?
Because everybody was
Which is just ripping Power Rangers stuff, actually, what I think of that.
Everybody was asking for it in season 5 when Prometheus was the villain, and they're like, who could be Prometheus? Da, 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 da. Everybody's thinking that Tommy would be alive because it's like going back to season 1 and whatever, but it turned out it wasn't. But this would be another good point to have him in there. Just all you needed him was for like maybe like a week of filming, like the actor.
Yeah.
And then you could just have him show himself and then go back and never like take off his mask again. And it's just a stunt actor. So, dude, I'm just really excited. It starts tonight, actually. It's only 2 nights. It's tonight and Tuesday.
Yeah, because aren't they doing the two shows at night?
They're doing Arrow and Supergirl tonight, which sucks. I think I'm gonna miss like half of one of them. Freaking sucks. Cause
why have you got to miss half of one? Just watch them in one go when you got time.
Well, cause like I'm gonna be back by like maybe 7:30. So and this starts at 7.
So just watch half an hour later then. Be behind.
I guess I kind of wanted to be.
Can't you record shows and then watch them later on?
Oh no, I don't have DVR. That type of thing.
Oh, see, this is where DVR comes in handy.
It's facts. The one thing I would say, lastly, before we head off into the next piece of news, is I don't like that right after Stephen Amell says, this is our Earth type of thing. Felicity has to be the one to tell the Nazis to leave. Like, why? Why can't it be Oliver? Why can't it be Barry? Why does it have to be Felicity?
Because that's the CW moment. You know, exactly what I was saying earlier. It's like you have all the cool stuff, and then it's with the CW, by the way. Like, don't forget, you have to have this. This is part of the package. You have to deal with the CW.
Like, I don't hate Felicity as much as a lot of other people, but I definitely don't think she deserves to be up. It should always be the heroes to do that. It should be the costume people.
Yeah, but they made her one. That's the problem.
Ugh. And you know
she's got a fucking name and everything. That's what's the point.
She's not even that bad this season. Like, she's just all right, but like, I just hate that they didn't put her in the forefront for a while, and then they put her in the forefront for this crossover. It's like, really, like, come on. Like, you know, nobody really wants her to be in the forefront. We all want Green Arrow, Flash, Supergirl.
They can't back out of it. That's the problem. They're too deep.
Yeah. I remember somebody kept saying, like, they kept seeing, like, graves. Every season in Arrow, there was, like, a gravestone that was shot, like a scene. People thought it was Felicity because they wanted it to be so hard.
It probably was meant to be at one point, but...
Yeah. So, yeah, and then it kind of just ends off with Captain Code doing his, like, I was talking to you.
Oh, God.
I actually really like that.
I just hate how it talks.
I actually like the way it's talked more than the Heatwave one. More than Heatwave.
There's just something about his voice. It's weird.
He has, like, a nasal type of thing, which is funny to me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just annoying.
Yeah. All right. I'm excited. You're going to be probably watching the crossover, right? It's for...
I might watch it between now and next week.
All right, just making sure.
If I remember, like, you know.
I'm making it because it's got to be a big thing next week, too. It's going to be this and S.H.I.E.L.D., probably. So...
Quote big thing.
I think it's going to be a big thing. So, all right. Going on to the next piece of news, we're going to be talking about Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 5 official trailer. Now, the first 17 minutes came out, but Mitch didn't watch it. And he's like, I'm going to watch it anyways.
I'm not watching half a bloody episode, then watch it again.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I mean, it's coming out this Friday. Like, only 4 more days. Like, I don't think there's a lot to wait on. You know what I mean?
Exactly. What's the point in watching it when it's out in a week?
Yeah, so the trailer came out. It shows a little bit more of what's going to be happening. I actually saw the first 17 minutes. I know I'm bad. But just on the trailer, like, it really seems like they've hyped up the comedy on Mac.
Was Mac always funny?
I don't know. It really seems like this season they made him extra, like, have him say all the comedic lines.
Yeah.
Because
I suppose it's because, you know, he did have the darkest, like, timeline of last season.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. I mean, he says, one of them says, like, oh, we're in space. Like, oh, that's the last thing we haven't done yet. It's like, that's a very kind of break the fourth wall.
Very meta.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty fun. But what you don't see in the trailer is, like, a very, like, moments like, really? I didn't think you'd say that, Mac. I don't know if you want to know or not.
No, I don't.
Okay, just making sure. And then the trailer, it's in the first 17 minutes, so yeah.
Why would you spoil anything?
I don't know, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm asking. But I'm trying to find... So, how long... We said 8 episodes, but it actually might be more.
I mean, it could be the entire first half, but...
Yeah, and those are the Kree at the very beginning of the trailer, right?
I believe they're the Kree.
Oh, yeah.
They look like what I'd expect the Kree to look like.
So... they say something in the first 17 minutes that very kind of seems like what's happening here, and I don't want to say it, but it's like I did not. I'm just telling you, you're not gonna like really expect. Something.
Well, I know they're like a Coulson cult.
No, it's something more than that.
Or it's something like that. But...
Well, I wish I could tell you, but all I'm saying is like the first 17 minutes. All you kind of see is that one guy with the red, like in the trailer, who's part of the cult.
Is he the guy with the Star-Lord?
No, you don't see any of the new characters yet. I'll tell you that. That's it. That's like not a big spoiler. You don't see any. So I'm just surprised. Like they didn't show any of the new characters in the trailer. They just showed the new guy who says, "Yeah, I've been waiting for you, Agent Coulson." They said that in the trailer. So
yeah.
But other than that, man, like. based
It looked good.
yeah,
It
based
looked
on the
good.
trailer and the 17 minutes, I'm really excited for the season. I think if this is the last one, they're gonna go out with a bang for sure. Because this is like a what?
Yeah, I the more I think about it, the more I don't think it's gonna be the last one.
You don't think so? I kind of hope not. I actually really like Shield, and I didn't. I
A
kind
lot
of
of
liked it.
people,
Yeah, well,
people that don't like Shield gave up on it in the first season,
yeah, I actually kind
which
of
is
liked
fair.
it back then when it was like just like random.
I mean, I liked it back then. You look back on it, it's like, yeah, it was cheesy as fuck, and it
It's true.
actually, in hindsight, maybe it wasn't that good, but it built up to that one moment that everyone remembers that Shield did.
Oh yeah, the Winter Soldier thing.
Yeah, like, like it wouldn't have been as good if the rest of the season was different.
That is very true. They built up the chemistry and all that, and for like to matter, and then the twist. But yeah, I kind of hope it isn't the last. Like you said, it might not be, but if it
It
is,
might be the last on ABC. It won't be the last of the show.
because it can still do a lot more. And I would, I don't know if they said this is gonna tie into Infinity War or not. Like I swear, I thought they said they
They've
might.
they've said the 100th episode is going to be big. I have no idea what that
I'm
means.
gonna check into the 100th episode. When is that?
It's around Infinity War.
Oh well, then I'm pretty sure that's gonna like tie it in like somehow. Like they're gonna be
This is
fighting like on Earth some bad guys that
because like if
Avengers
they're
can't
still in
fight.
space at that time, it's taken them away from all that. So there's an excuse for them not to be there.
Yeah,
But that's if they stay there that long.
but I
Right?
mean, one of the things I remember about Infinity when it came out, like in the comics, what was that? 2012 or 2013?
Infinity was 2013, 2014.
Yeah, one of
Sure.
those, right? What I remember was, of course, you had the Avengers going up there in space, and but then you had the Defenders who were fighting like aliens on Earth in New
Did you
York.
have Defenders in Infinity?
Yeah, they were a
I
tie-in.
don't remember that. I really don't remember that.
It was a
I know
tie-in.
it's Defenders book at the time, or there was something. Yeah, because it was Mighty Defenders.
Yeah, there was a tie-in. There's also the one with the Thunderbolts. They were also fighting like it had Red Hulk. It had I think Eddie it had the Soldier Venom. I'm trying to remember. It's so specific.
Eddie Brock.
Yeah, but I'm trying to remember of like what happened.
No, that's Flash Thompson on
Oh yeah, that
that
Flash.
one.
But yeah, they had. So one of the things I liked was that they were fighting aliens on Earth while the Avengers were doing stuff. Right. I wondered why you can't necessarily do that on Shield.
I mean, you could.
Like,
That would be the probably the best way to cross it over. But are they going to have that alien army?
oh, I say we take bets. What is it going to be? Is it going to be Infinity War? Or is it going to be Inhumans type of related?
Um, I think Inhumans is a given at one point.
Yeah, but
Uh,
the 100th episode, would it be other big?
is
It's
it,
big because they meet the Inhumans. Like that'd be cool if like the Inhumans cast just crosses over like that really easy.
um, what one would it be? Yeah, I've got no idea. I
I
don't
don't
know if I
know.
can.
All I know is uh,
I'd like it to be Infinity War. I think it'd probably be more Inhumans,
yeah.
but I don't know if that's quote big, really. Unless they pull in someone from the movies. You know what? Fuck, it, I'm gonna say they're gonna put in someone from the movies.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I wonder who would it be from? Who would be like a good
I think it would have to be someone big. I don't think you could get away with a Black Widow or a Hawkeye. I think it'd have to be bigger than that.
Steve? Let's put Chris Evans.
Right, I was gonna say, to be honest, like to go with the character, to go with the show. If it's Chris Evans, and if it doesn't happen, I'll be upset now.
Yeah,
Especially if it is going to be the final one, they do go that route.
man,
I think it's only right that Cap finds out he's still alive.
you got me excited now because like I knew that there was something out there. I didn't necessarily read, but I saw like a title of an article saying that.
I didn't read it. I just saw they had like a picture or something.
Yeah, same here. So, but like this trailer plus like what could happen. Like, oh man, I'm super excited. What's gonna happen?
I'm just not. I'm not going to think about a movie guy coming on now because
Oh, plus man, I
that's
forgot it.
set false expectations for myself.
It's the first 2 hours, the first two episodes of
It is. It
Shield,
is.
not the first episode. It's like you're watching like not half, but you're watching like 1/4 with the first 17 minutes. So, oh man, that's exciting.
Well, that's if it's 8 episodes long.
Well, no, I mean, no, I meant like the first 17 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's why I didn't watch it.
Yeah,
It's more than that. I suppose you are watching a quarter of it. Yeah.
yeah. But I mean, still, that works out. Like you kind of want to watch it straight because now I just want more, and it's like, oh, I gotta wait 4 days.
See, if it's like a 5 minutes of a movie, that they always come out like months before, so you
Yeah,
have time. But like, I'm not watching a quarter of a show that's out in a week.
that's true. I don't know what I did. I thought you might have, so I did in
Yeah.
advance. But then I heard, you told me you didn't, so I was like, ah. But it was still like, I'm telling you, man, this is gonna be a really great season. Like, there's a lot of stuff they give you in the first 17 minutes that you're gonna be like, yeah, this is gonna be a crazy season. Like, in
You also
actual
know
case.
what the aliens are called.
Oh yeah, wait, damn, what are they called? Oh
They
wait,
are the real. Oh, I can't even fucking pronounce
I
this.
forgot.
Ronexians.
Mm.
They have been in 4 issues since 1972. They are Thor villains, so I suppose it kind of matches up. I
Yeah.
say villains. They appeared in Thor, and it's just yeah. It's really strange. I don't know why you'd use them, but why not? Obscure references. Fuck it.
Facts. What else do we need to say about this? Because like, we just are really excited for this. I don't know how many of you out there are really excited for this, but for sure we are. We're gonna be talking about it every week, most likely.
And so, like, Shield has more people liking it than not liking it. So,
Thankfully, I didn't. I thought it would be the other way around for some reason.
I mean, it's got 5 fucking seasons. For let's be real.
It's
Like, you
true.
sure, like Arrow's got like 6 seasons, but it's obviously got an audience.
I really would want to rewatch Shield. I really like dig it that much that I kind of want to rewatch it one of these days.
I think Shield's got that rewatchability factor because stuff matters.
Yeah, and
Like
it's what I
stuff
always say,
actually
right?
happens in the show. Like
It
people die, they don't come back.
it's what I always say. Stuff has to matter for everything,
Yeah.
for it to be able to
And
like.
it's not a procedural. It is just one long story.
It's true. I still saying I love season 2 and 3 a lot. 4 is like, but 2 and 3 I can really get into.
I like them all. I think like each one gets better as it goes along, but they're always good in their own little right. So
Ah man, I hope Gabriel Luna comes back as Ghost Rider one of these
evil,
days.
evil.
One of these
That's the
days.
point. What is going to happen with that Ghost Rider show now?
Oh yeah, that's a possibility, right?
Because he's always said that there was talks about it, and it's like obviously there's talks about it, but is that going to go on ABC or is that going to go on the streaming service? Because that'd be one fuck of a show to launch with. Like,
It's
look,
true.
with Disney, our first Marvel show is going to be
Ghost Rider.
about a Mexican demon. Like,
Yeah,
it's quite a big.
I'm down with it. You
I mean,
already
I'm
know
down
I'm
for
down
it.
with it.
Just give me more Robbie. No, he's getting
Yeah,
the shaft.
I mean, even
Like,
though he didn't have like the best of like story, I thought it was still good. I really enjoyed it.
he had a good Ghost Rider story.
Yeah, and I would hope that his uncle gets infused with the demon and all that.
I mean, you would have thought he would have.
He
Uh,
never talked about it though, so maybe he still did,
no.
but he just didn't
Then
mention
again,
it.
when he came back, like there wasn't really any need to go. Oh yeah, my uncle's inside me now.
Yeah, he just
Like
says.
my uncle is in me. Like,
I really
that makes
love that
sense.
he just could teleport now, really anywhere. Like he's really OP.
Where's he learn that from?
How long was he stuck in that void?
I mean, I don't know, but like, where did he? Like, who taught him that? That's a Doctor Strange thing. Like, who taught him the sling ring
I don't
pull?
know. I would still love if like Mephisto appeared in a Ghost Rider show, 'cause that would make sense.
I mean, at some point, he kind of has to.
Yeah, he's
But,
the Ghost Rider, and not just like a random like his uncle died and he's the demon, whatever. He's the actual Ghost Rider.
hmm.
Yeah. So
Which, I mean, to be fair, you don't have to do the uncle thing now. The comics are retconning it slightly.
it's true. It's very true. Which was what I really loved about the original series,
Yeah.
but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else? Because I think we're pretty much done.
No, like to be honest, there's not much to say about this trailer because it is just the same stuff we've already seen.
I mean, if we saw the first 17 minutes,
I mean, if you watched any of the other promos, it's exactly the same.
It's
They're
true.
giving nothing away for this,
all right.
so
I guess we'll get
it's
in.
good.
All right. I guess we'll get into shows of the week now. And for shows of the week, we're going to be talking about Marvel's The Runaways, season 1, episode
No,
1, 2,
it's
3.
it's Hulu's Marvel: The Runaways.
That's such a long title. I'm not. No,
It's Hulu's Marvel's.
that's such a long title. I will not get it. Like, okay, like, and then what if Netflix gets like the rebroadcasting like rights? Like Netflix's, Hulu's, Marvel's The Runaways.
Well, no, because you take off Hulu's then, because it's not part of Hulu.
I was about to say, thankfully.
Yeah.
Because those are just too long titles. They need to stop. Like I love in the beginning that all of them were called Marvel's the whatever.
Well, I mean, they're all called Marvel's the X.
Yeah.
But like the Runaways is specifically Hulu's Marvel's the Runaways.
Yeah. It's weird.
Like you don't have Netflix's Marvel's Defenders. They just call it Marvel's Defenders.
That's true. All right, let's get into it, Mitch. How you liking it so far? First 3 episodes.
I'm loving it. I'm so glad we actually have a good TV show. It's like I like this one.
Yeah, I'm all the way. I how long is it? Do you know?
Well, episode wise, I think it's 8 or 10. I think I could be wrong.
I'm gonna look up real quick. Marvel's The Runaways, because they give the first 2 episodes to kind of.
They give the first. I think I say no. They get the first 3, but yeah.
No, the first 2 episodes they're kind of doing over one day or whatever, like just but different perspectives.
It's the same course of events.
Yeah.
I don't know how long the time period is. I assume
Okay.
it's more than a day.
Yeah, okay, you're right. It's the same course of events, but over just like 2 different perspectives. So you kind of take an episode away, because are we gonna have like every other episode, like one episode is the kids, one episode is the parents?
I don't think so. I think this was purely just to
Introduce.
give the parents a character.
Yeah.
And like explain their motivations to then lead on. I think the
So-
rest is going to be about just the kids.
I'll say that I'm really enjoying it as well, especially since Mexicans being represented was good. But yeah,
Fun fact: she's actually white in the comics. They changed her.
I'm all for it. Brown washing, color washing.
I was going to say bean washed, but
Bean washing. But yeah, I think what seems like to me is that only one of them has superpowers right now, and I don't know much about the Runaways. But the only
I know jack shit. I've meant to read it. I haven't read it. I'm probably going to read it this week. I know there's a lot to read, but I'll just probably do the original one just so I can catch up on the new series.
Yeah, because it's like it seems like only one of them has actual superpowers. I feel like all of them do.
What's her face? The blonde-haired one.
Oh wait, she has like this
She's
celestial
got
type of thing. You're right. I
She
forgot
has
about
all
that.
the light, like she's a walking light show.
Yeah, I almost forgot about that. I legit thought it was the drugs that did that to her, but then I remembered like, oh wait, that wasn't a promo, so that's probably her powers.
She didn't even take the drug.
I thought she did.
No, she drops it out of the car window, didn't she? She just goes dunk.
Oh, I thought she actually took it when she was at the party, but
because he says, "Oh, that's drugs." He took some hard shit or whatever, and then she just throws it out the window.
oh man, I didn't see that. Oh man, what was I doing? The heck?
I don't know. Watch the show.
Yeah, but so there's her. There's the little dinosaur girl who has the super strength and gets tired off because she's having problems right now. Thought that was funny.
Oh, there's 2 people because the dinosaur girl is Gert or whatever her name is, the S.H.I.E.L.D, the purple hair.
Oh, I'm talking about which one is
about
it?
Molly, the Mexican one.
Yeah, where is she? Yeah, Molly. I thought she was the dinosaur one because she had her eyes lit up like kind of like a dinosaur. Where
she's strong.
Oh,
It's the one. It's Gert. I think that's her name.
well, Gert can control the dinosaur.
But they don't. I think she controls it. I think she can like
Talk to it.
She's got like a psychic link with animals, and it extends to that.
Oh, that's what I was wondering because I was like, wait, why is Molly having like a dinosaur power if she's not born of this family? You know what I mean? Because it seems like all of them are kind of based on like their family. Like of course, the one dude with the bad father, he's gonna have like he's not gonna have any powers. I think it's just gonna be all science because he's gonna have like super strength and stuff like that. And
I'm not 100% certain on all their powers. I don't know what the black kid. I can't remember his name. What's his name?
What? He's not on here. Where is he at? What the heck? Oh, Alex Wilder.
Yeah, I don't know if he has powers.
Yeah, me either. He might just be the leader. He's like, how come everybody has powers? I don't.
But obviously Molly has the strength.
Kirk could talk to the dinosaur type of thing.
Nico's got the magic
staff.
The staff of one, yeah.
Carolina.
Which I really liked how they did that.
Oh yeah, like it's based on what she's thinking.
Well, there's more to it than that. Like in the comics, it's more from what I know of Nico Minara anyway.
Yeah.
Like, she can do actual spells with it, but she can only do the spell once.
Once a day or something?
No, just once.
Oh, ever?
Yeah.
Wow.
And if she does it again, it gets a bit funky.
Oh, okay.
And like it gets really interesting because she then has to kind of think of new ways and different words to do the same thing.
Oh, okay, that's pretty
Tight
cool.
situations, it gets really like
Yeah.
complicated.
Okay.
It's really interesting, though.
And then we have, I think this dude's name is Chase. Yeah, the one with the science. He's gonna have use his dad's science for stuff,
Yeah,
and
he gets those. He's gonna make those gauntlets.
yeah. Carolina has the little celestial type of thing. Uh,
Yeah, which I don't know how that applies to anything.
Either.
Like, it's a cool visual effect. It's different.
I thought each of their
like if it is just a light power, so it matches the light pride thing.
yeah, that's what I was thinking because each of their powers kind of are based off their parents, what they do type of stuff. Like the science, the Chase's dad is all into science. Gert's parents are into the whole like animal dinosaur type of thing. I don't know, I'm really sure about Molly. Her parents died because Gert's parents probably killed them. So
I just assumed that they were sacrificed.
yeah,
That's
I thought so too. I thought they all sacrificed them, but I guess maybe not.
I'm just waiting for the runaway people like just rolling their eyes and like typing. This is like, oh, like, no, I don't know anything about runaways.
Yeah.
I know Cloak and Dagger was part of them. That's all I know.
But yeah, I mean, so the first episode, it's very like it introduces you straight up, very high schooly, teenage.
It does exactly what Inhumans didn't.
Yeah.
And that is gives you a reason to give a fuck about anyone.
Yeah, because
it's like here's the characters. They've been through some shit. Here we go.
Was it the first episode where Chase and his mom were talking in the room, and then Chase is like, "Yeah, he won't lay a hand on me because he knows I'll beat his ass." I was like, "No wonder he works out. Like that's a character right there."
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, "Damn, that's a good character."
They all do a good job of making you like everyone.
Yeah. I agree, man. Even Alex, like I'm over here. You get it, Alex. You get it with Nika. You shoot your shot.
Gross.
But yeah, man, it's just like the first episode was just great all around because it was a great introduction. I didn't necessarily know, since I didn't know any of the comics, I didn't know how they were together, especially introducing the show. I was like, okay, they say they were together as kids.
I don't know if like the whole death thing, like Amy. I assume it's Amy Monaro. I assume it's a sister.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that was part of the comics or not.
I don't know either, but how long ago was that? Because they say like it was long, but then they say it wasn't long. Like
I assume from the flashback in episode 3, it was when they were a lot younger.
But they have a picture of them as like almost like in middle school.
That's true.
That's where it's weird to me because like they have a picture of them like before high school, like a year or two before high school.
It might have been a year or two from high school then.
Yeah, because like it might have been when because the flashback. There's a flashback
I wonder if that funeral was for Molly's parents.
Yeah, that was Molly's parents because Gert's parents come in like, hey, how do you feel about coming to visit us?
Yeah,
and staying, which is weird to say like, hey, visit us and stay forever.
That's how adoption works.
But to me, like. Shouldn't they have like asked like the other parents or something? Like I don't know. Can you just like get a kid like that?
I mean, maybe not just walking up to a kid and going, "Hey, do you wanna?"
Yeah, I assume either like, "Hey, we're gonna take Molly in with us," because they could just.
I suppose like you can just take them in, and then do the legal shit later on. Because the kid's got to have a place to live.
It just seemed weird to me at first. I was like, I don't know if like they could just like literally kidnap her, basically.
Well, it's not really kidnapping, they asked.
I mean, she's too young of a kid. How is she supposed to know anything?
Well, she's got nowhere else to go.
I mean,
what else? What would you want to just be on the streets?
No, but she would have been hardened on the streets.
Joe supports child home.
I don't know. I just thought that was a weird scene because of the way the parents, like the actors and actress, like the way they portrayed it. I was just like, kind of freaks me out a bit, especially the Gert's mom, like the way she.
I wonder if it kind of makes it like that because you know they're the villains.
Maybe it might be that
he makes it a bit creepy. Whether if you didn't know it at that point, it'd be kind of like, oh, that's
because
they're just nice people.
Like
that's what they played them up as. Like they played them up as the nice parents of everything.
Yeah, but they played it up as like they killed Molly's parents, kind of maybe.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like weirded about that.
Yeah, I assume they did like sacrifice them.
Yeah. Also,
I don't know what that is. The whole thing's about. I don't get what the sacrifice.
So I kind of get it. I think it's about bringing that one lady, the Pride lady's father, back to life.
Ah.
Because I think they're sacrificing it and
It's
they're
one of
giving
those.
him life
It's one of
energy.
those you need to sacrifice. It's Full Metal Alchemist basically, isn't it?
Yeah, but then at the same time, like I thought the heart of the sacrificing was the fact that they got lucky in their lives. Like, one of them got lucky in their science, one of them got lucky in leading a church, one of them got lucky in getting out of jail type of, you know what I mean? I thought it was going to be one of those, like, deal with the
That
devil
was
type of
that was
thing.
varying degrees of lucky.
No, but that's what I'm saying, like, deals with the devil type of thing, where they got quote-unquote
Yeah,
lucky.
yeah, I could have seen that.
I thought that was going to be it, and part of it was going to be that their kids got, like, were going to be their undoings or something.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then like, what is the whole with that Destiny girl being in London?
So,
Wherever she was.
because they're trying to make sure that people still think she's alive.
Yeah, I suppose it's that.
Yeah, but they found her
But then,
body in the ocean. Remember?
yeah, but then
Because it didn't work this time. It didn't work giving the life energy because that guy, like the
that's
scientist guy,
true.
he like didn't know what to do. Like she was still in there, so he had to like get rid of her and kill her basically.
Yeah, but she's still hanging around. I know, obviously, he's seeing her at the same time, I
Yeah.
suppose.
You know, one thing I want to ask is like at the very beginning, was that Amy that the sister they're talking about? You remember at the very beginning, like there's like with these cholos and they're like, "Hey, come with us," and then these group of the Pride people come to take her, and they're like, "She would have been safer with us." That's to show you, I think that, of course, the Pride people are evil.
I don't remember that scene.
You know, so there's like the first 5-10 minutes. There's a scene of this girl just walking around like the streets and whatnot, and then these cholos try to get after her. They're like, "Hey, what's up, girl?" Like, the whole like they're almost trying to be bad to her, but then she
Nope.
gets like she gets saved by this van, which is the same van as the Pride people. So it's the church people, and it's like, yeah, there's all these kids in it too. So
No, I don't remember that.
you remember it's the first 5 to 10 minutes. I thought that was Amy, and I thought they had sacrificed Amy, and the husband, like or the father of Nico, is mad at the mom because he didn't sign off on sacrificing his daughter, and she needed to do it. That's what I
Yeah.
kind of feel the tension is. I'm not
I
entirely
mean,
sure.
possibly.
Yeah,
I'm probably going to watch these three again before the fourth one comes
yeah,
out, or in time for next week anyway.
yeah. Because I'm not entirely sure I'm accurate in that statement because like it just there's still some things that like they're leaving as a mystery.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So wait, when does the next episode come out?
I think it's
Is it off a week?
Tuesday.
Because you
I
said
think
it was
it's
off a
tomorrow.
week, so I was like,
Off week.
oh, I thought you said they weren't gonna
No,
have one
the
this week.
Gifted is off a week.
Oh, that's what it is.
Not the Runaways. They're
Oh
two
yeah,
very different.
it's tomorrow. Oh, and tomorrow's the episode where we're gonna see more of Carolina's powers because I'm seeing the picture, and it
Sweet.
yeah. So, but I'm all in on the kids and their little group, and eventually them coming together and stuff like that. I'm all in on that. I think.
Oh, definitely.
I
Yeah.
think they chose
They've
great
got
actors.
they've got a really good chemistry. It's cut the entire show is cast really fucking well.
Yeah, especially I mean, we talked about the kid, but the parents, man, like they're all like,
Parents,
yeah, but they're all. I didn't know how evil they were gonna be. You know what I mean? Like
are they evil?
they're kind of like it. Maybe
No,
one of them
like,
is evil.
sure, I get it. Like sacrificing people is a no no, like no bueno.
Yeah,
But I don't know. They don't seem like inherently bad people.
they seem like they're doing
They're
stuff
just
for
doing
a good
bad.
reason,
Yeah.
like to benefit them in a way.
I suppose if it is bringing back the dad, then
Which I don't know. Does he have like superpowers where he gives them all like good fortune? Like it was just a little weird, just because how did they get to where they got? Like they all seem like they got there after making a deal with somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but is that just the whole cult trope? You're
Yeah,
thinking
that's
of?
true. And I will say I do love this aspect. I kind of wish there's a movie based off this, but there probably is. I don't
Fun
remember.
fact.
Huh.
Did you know this was supposed to be in the slot that Guardians took up? Guardians actually replaces the movie.
Oh wow, this was supposed to be a movie.
Yep.
I don't know if it would have done as great. I'm trying to think.
See, I don't know how it would have fit.
Yeah, in the whole
Like,
scheme of
if you look at the movies now and where we are, how would the Runaways have played into this? Like, I get it. You could have tied it into Ultron, and you could have had like Victor and all that.
Yeah.
But that's a very strange path to go down. I don't really think it would have added anything to
Yeah, especially
the
since how the Guardians are going to
fantasy,
be in Infinity War and all that. You know what I mean?
which I think is probably why they replaced it with Guardians, because kind of, oh, we can do more with the grand scheme with them.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
also, I don't think it would have took off like Guardians did.
yeah, I mean, plus,
I think this concept works better as a show.
I think all the kid heroes are pretty good as a show.
Yeah,
Like Cloak and
the more,
Dagger.
more street, I think street level, like it lends itself to the episodic
Yeah,
nature more than chunks at a time.
I definitely agree. But yeah,
Apart
so
from Spider-Man for some strange reason.
there's this one moment though, right? And I think in the no, it's in the second episode where Alex's dad, he's the one that came out of jail, and he's like a business guy now, and he has to go talk to like these gangsters, and they're like from his old crew or whatever.
Like, this is your grandma's house. It's like, damn.
Yeah, but before that, like, I thought like, okay, so these are maybe just parents, like good parents who maybe got into a bad situation or whatever. But then when the gangster says like, man, you changed, like all this and that, like this is if you wanted what's good for this hood, you wouldn't do this or whatever. Like maybe maybe they're all just inherently really wanted to be bad. Like they didn't just get put in a bad situation. They all chose to be bad in a sense.
I mean, sure, maybe.
Because just that like aspect of like the gangster is the quote unquote good guy, or he's more good than Alex's father, who's like building a school for kids. Like, that's what I got from it, at least, that the gangster was the more good guy of them two. So that just to me shows like how more evil the parents are in a sense. And the fact that Alex's mom was willing to like drug Molly, what the freak?
Yeah, I don't know how Murray didn't spot that, because that thing was fucking huge.
Yeah. Also, I don't get how Alex's mom didn't spot the restroom being broken.
Yeah. Well,
know?
I don't get how they can clean all that snow away in like time it takes someone to get 4 miles.
Nitpicks, I guess.
It's like if this thing can read with your mind and act upon that, why don't you just wish the snow away?
It's true. It's very true. I mean, yeah. So
the practical effects in this show, it's really nice to have practical effects.
Oh, with the dinosaur too, right? I don't know which dinosaur, but we're just calling it a dinosaur.
It's not a velociraptor.
There you go.
People will say it is. It isn't. I think it was always written as a velociraptor. They've had to actually change it because it was kind of not a velociraptor.
Yeah.
There is a scientific name, but I couldn't tell you. It belongs to the raptor family. It's just not a velociraptor.
Yeah.
It just looks really fucking good though.
Now we know.
Like the actual puppet of it is really, really well made.
Yeah.
If only Lockjaw could have been practical, but oh well. I'm not mad at all.
Let him know.
How the fuck can the Runaways get better treatment than humans? I will never know.
I would never know either.
No.
Yeah.
Fuck that show. Bunch of shit. But yeah. Also the little LED lights in the staff. That's a nice touch as well.
The LED lights?
Well, yeah, in the staff, like to make it light up.
Yeah. I'm just really excited for this show. Like this and S.H.I.E.L.D.
Same.
Man, this is gonna be a good like, and with Punisher coming, because I really like Punisher. But like this and S.H.I.E.L.D. coming up for the next couple of weeks, like, or for the next month, like this is just great. And then, there's an episode that comes out right after Christmas for the Runaways. Okay.
What? The day after?
Yeah. So the 26th.
Hey, Boxing Day.
Boxing Day.
Yeah, that's what we do over here, Boxing Day.
What does that do? What is?
Boxing Day is essentially it was always our Black Friday. You have always the Boxing Day deals and Boxing Day.
Oh, okay.
But that's how it kind of turned into. I never cared enough to find out why we have Boxing Day as a thing in the first place. But it's just Christmas is a 2-day thing really over here. So
yeah.
It's just a hangover day, really.
So yeah, I'm trying to think of what else, because like we talked about mostly episode 1 and 2 and some of 3, but I'm trying to think, because like, yeah, I don't even know what else. I think we've pretty much.
Oh, I think that's sort of it, really. Like,
Yeah, I don't want to. Of course, like you always say, you don't want to push too much if there isn't any more left.
Yeah, like episode 3 was just them starting the plan, really.
I think I'm just still curious as to like what I'm saying the sacrifices are to give the life energy to the father, but I'm assuming that's the father, the one that's in the locked like room. But I don't know.
What you
Honestly,
mean in Gert's parents' lab?
no. In the Pride offices.
Oh no, Pride Office. I was about to say like.
Yeah, no. In the Gert's parents' lab, that's a dinosaur. You
I
got
was gonna say it
Atlas.
sounds
Yeah.
old place. Yeah, I mean, I'm certain we'll find out in episode 4.
Yes, something like that.
Because did you find out how long the season's gonna be?
It says it right here. So possibly 13 episodes, because that's all they have on IMDb.
Oh, possibly 13.
That's all they have on IMDb. So
Well, how long are Hulu shows normally?
I don't know actually. I'm gonna check another original. So Hulu, original. Let's
So
check.
I'd imagine it's probably 13 as well, or however long
Watch
Hulu shows
Hulu
normally.
originals. All right, let's check it out. So what's a Hulu original? No, that's too long. Trying to look for.
What was the man? No, Man in the High Castle was Amazon, isn't it?
No, yeah.
Um,
11/26/63. That's the one that everybody really liked with James Franco. I never really got into it. I should
Never
have.
heard of it.
It's about, I think he time travels or whatever. I hear it was really great, so I need to get into that. But that one was 8 episodes, so that's weird.
So it might be 8. It's going to be 8 to 13.
Yeah,
We're either
around there.
halfway through the season or we're just under half.
Yeah.
Which is really strange to say. It's been out a week and we're halfway through.
Fun fact: the girl who plays Carolina. I think she's born the same year, but I think almost close in months, like probably a month apart. It's weird.
To who?
Me.
Oh, you.
Yeah, she's born in 95. What's good? 95. The year of the pig. I know all my astrology and my Chinese New Year zodiacs, all that. I know all that for some reason.
I used to know it as a kid, but
Hey, I guess
it's all gone now.
22. So yeah, I think we're pretty much done. We're on the 50-minute mark or something like that. So yeah, anything else from TV that we should mention?
It's got a really fucking good intro.
Yeah, man, I really
like the intro. Like, just the entire feel of this show. Like, it feels like a high school.
I agree.
And it's not too like bashing you over the head. The fact that these are millennial kids. Yes, they mention millennials and they do some millennial things, but that's just updating the comic to modern day.
To be fair, like people say I'm too millennial for people.
You are too millennial. You're too millennial for me, and I'm a fucking millennial.
True. But I'm not even the most millennial you could get. Like, there's people more millennial than that. Which is weird that we say millennial as like that type of word.
Yeah, it's a shit word.
Yeah,
like,
but
why is our generation millennial? Why is everyone else like Gen X, Gen Y?
I have no idea, to be honest.
Like, great, fucking single us out, you bunch of wankers.
What I keep seeing is because I'm watching it on Hulu, right? Because we're only having in the States. But as I'm watching it on Hulu, they keep showing these like little previews / trailers for Runaways. It's the same one every time. It's like the little interviews of saying, yeah, why we chose LA and why this is going to be a great show. It's like the first mixed, diverse, like Marvel like heroes or team up like show, whatever, you know what I mean? They keep showing that like LA is the perfect place because it's like
that's a wrong statement to make.
I don't know. They keep saying all that type of stuff, and then they also say like LA because it's like really diverse and like a culture like not a culture pot. What am I thinking? It's a melting pot. Yeah. So like that's why they're really diverse. I don't know. They keep showing the same one, and I'm like kind of tired of them talking about LA. Like I get it. Like LA's cool. I'm sure I'd love it if I went there, but I'm not in LA.
Well, I can't relate because I don't see those things or how I watch it.
Yeah, that's true. I keep seeing it. I'm just keep getting tired, man. I'm like, oh, like come on, can I just see the show? Because paying $11, you still don't get no commercials.
That is absolutely horrendous.
It is.
Horrendous. I thought they stopped that.
No, you get limited commercials, but you get even more limited. So like you maybe get one commercial, whereas if you pay the $8 one, you get like 3 commercials.
How long is the one? Like 3 minutes long.
30 seconds or 40 seconds.
Oh, it's too long.
Yeah,
too long.
I can't deal with that. So
what are the placements like on it though? Is it like in a really good spot on it, or is it like
sometimes it differs? So sometimes they'll be an episode where there's no commercials. There'll be an episode where there's 6. There'll be an episode where there's 3.
That annoys me just hearing that.
There'll be an episode with just 1 in the middle randomly.
No, I couldn't. That's not worth any money.
Yeah, it's very random. I mean, I get it because of Spotify Premium, so I pay for Spotify and you get Hulu free if you have Spotify Premium.
Yeah, but still, like that's horrendous.
Yeah. But this is how I catch up on my TV shows.
I mean, you just use the internet.
Yeah, it's true. All right. Until next time.
Toodles.